everyone, Britt here. Today I will be talking about YouTube vlogger Adam LoDolce, who has a channel called Sexy Confidence. Adam, today I'll be talking about your blog, 15 biggest turn-ons for guys. Number 1, no surprise here, Adam starts with sex. Ladies, he says, be confident in your sexuality. This doesn't mean go ahead and make out with your girlfriends at a club. What Adam means here is go ahead and tell a guy what you like. Don't lie to him, but let him know what he does that makes you feel good. Adam, I hope you return the favor. You know what I mean? The favor. Really though, girls, this is great advice. What Adam forgets to mention is that girls past have done a disservice to your man probably by not telling him what they like, and then you get a guy who's super bad in bed and you kind of have to either decide between retraining him or just putting up with whatever freak show he thinks is acceptable in bed. Tell him what you like and be ready to listen to him and, happy sexing. Number 2, also about sex. Ladies, compliment your men in bed. Don't lie to them and say this was great if it really wasn't. Instead, say a little white lie like, hey, that was great, but maybe next time we could try this, this, and this. Remember, back to number 1, you may have a little bit of retraining to do, but it is important to tell your partner what you like and what you'd like differently. Otherwise, you're just setting yourself up for a lifetime of bad sex or a month time or like a week or, I don't know, like however long you've been hanging out with that guy that night. Everyone should be having great sex. If you're in a relationship where the sex sucks, somewhere you're missing communication, and that's only gonna infect the rest of your relationship. Sex is important. Sometimes people look at sex like it's not the most important thing in a relationship, and really it's not, but it's a major consequence, a good consequence or a bad consequence of how good the relationship is going. If you're not listening to each other in bed, chances are you're not listening to each other in other areas of the relationship. So make sure that you're paying attention to each other, you're talking about your needs, and you're open to it. Don't get defensive because I say that you have sex like a jackrabbit. Just own it and don't do that anymore. Number 4, Adam prefers a girl who isn't judgmental. I think what you mean to say here, Adam, is don't be a bitch. And I agree, you shouldn't be a bitch. But here's the thing, if you're not an asshole, I'm not gonna be a bitch, and it's not a problem. Look, it's never a good idea to be a jerk to your partner. Don't be an asshole to your guy, okay? Otherwise, just don't be with him. If you want to be mean to him, he's not the guy for you. But ladies, look, it's really important that you not listen to Adam on this because it is absolutely your job to be a judge of the person you spend your time with. I think this is why a lot of girls end up with guys they don't really like because they're afraid to make a judgment, because they ignore the little signs, like he doesn't open the car door for you, or he wants to split dinner all the time, or he forgets your birthday. These are really important things that matter to you, and you should take note of them, and you should judge a guy. You deserve absolutely the cream of the crop, and if you don't think you deserve that, then the problem is that you don't think you're a good enough person to deserve the absolute best guy out there. And if that's the case, then just stop dating, work on yourself, take a pause, do better, and then start dating, okay? And then judge the crap out of every guy you meet because the likelihood that he's judging you is pretty high because look, it's instinctual, that's what we do, so just own it, okay? Judge away. Number 6, ladies, Adam thinks it's super sexy when we wear big t-shirts, ideally with nothing underneath. No, really, he did that. Okay, so you want me to look like a slob? No problem. I can do that in my sleep, and I'll wake up and roll out of bed and be very sexy for you and go to no effort. I have higher standards, and I'm going to dispense just a little bit of constructive advice to you, Adam. You're going to wear a button-up, and I say this because I don't think anyone should wear button-ups. But if you're gonna do it, please, for the love of God, match your sleeves. I've been staring at your elbow and your forearm for the last couple of minutes, just trying to focus on your content. I can't help but think there must be someone back there producing who could say, hey, guess what, Adam? You're talking about how you'd like a girl to look, but you're in Janky Town. Fix your sleeves. Number 7, Adam says guys dig chicks who appreciate their men. Ladies, it's up to us to help them build their confidence. Compliment him, and guess what will happen? His testosterone is going to go through the roof, and he is going to bang you. Okay, not the worst advice I've ever heard, but ladies, you should be doing this anyways, and it's only only gonna happen if you like your dude. I really just don't understand this idea that you should be banging people without already having admiration for them. And the admiration is where the compliments come from, which according to scientist Adam here is also where the testosterone comes from. Look, ladies, the key here is to feel good about yourself. Then you'll feel good about the man you're attracting because he deserves you. And guys, this is the same thing. Quit selling yourself short. I'm really sick of people talking about sex like it's some animalistic behavior that has nothing to do with intellect or passion. I mean real passion, like from your heart, because that's where it comes from. If you're not complimenting him, why are you with him? And if you don't think he's that great, don't bang him and don't ask him to bang you. Number 8. Adam says guys like girls with an edge. I have a nose ring and a wrist hat, so guess I'm good. Number 9. Wait, is there no number 9? Adam, you forgot number 9. So I'm going to give you a tip. Girls like a guy who's detail-oriented and can count. I find it hard to believe that when you uploaded this video, you didn't watch it several times to make sure it was perfect. Either you did watch it and you noticed that you were missing an entire tip, or you didn't watch it, which tells me that you just don't care. Both of these things mean that you're lazy, and I'd like to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I have to come to the conclusion, Adam, that you don't take yourself that seriously, and I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna work out between us. Number 10, a girl with a great sense of humor. Number 11, a girl who can shoot whiskey and not puke 10 seconds later. I can wait like 20. Number 12, a woman who can hang with the guys without being one of the guys. Adam, I totally agree with you on this. Girls, if you want to be treated like a lady, you have got to act like a lady. And that means not trying to be one of the guys. You're not one of the guys. It's cool that you want to hang out with your dude, shoot a little bit of whiskey, but I think sometimes you ought to stick with the wine cooler and be a little bit of a priss. I am so sick of reading articles by girls who think they just deserve everything in the world from the guys. No, you have to earn it. You have to act like a lady to be treated like one. You have to be a good person to attract good people. Who doesn't like the car door opened? I know I do. I know I like to be treated special, like I'm a princess. Yeah, I'm a tough chick, but I'm also really sweet and kind, and I want that in return. And guys, this goes for you too. Don't expect to be treated like a king if you want to act like a douchebag. I'm not nice to douchebags. I'm being really nice to Adam. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, number 15, which is actually number 14, but never mind. Ladies, Adam says the number one thing guys are looking for is confidence and self-esteem. I have to agree. And honestly, Adam, I wish more guys had that attitude. Unfortunately, they don't. And ladies, I see a lot of you slipping on this. Look, you don't deserve the best unless you are the best. And you measure that against yourself. If you're sitting on your couch being lazy, you're going to get a lazy guy. Okay, that's going to translate into the rest of your life. If you're working really hard, if you're looking for that next step in your career, if you're making good friends, you're going to get a good guy. Adam offers a lot of tools to help us women develop confidence and self-esteem. But you know what, Adam? I gotta say, it shouldn't come from you, man. Ladies, it should come from yourselves. It should come from how much you like you. And if you like you a lot, a guy's gonna like you too. Stay comfortable. Man, I feel great. So comfortable.